onye hụrụ ozi atọ sabara m ya biko gbara n'ọsọ bịa n'ugbu a ka bụ ụtụtụ aha m ka bụ Emmanuel Oremijus mgbamgba na nyanya adịgo biko jiri ọsọ bịa ka ị na-eji ọsọ abịa biko jiri ya nwayọọ ka ị hapụ imerụ ahụ Emmanuel Oremijus abịala n'ụtụtụ ya ịbịa pịasuo mgbamgba na nyanya adịgo nsogbu adịla n'etiti obodo ụmụ anụmanụ DOS ndị The Criminal Enterprise ndị nke ha na-eji ọfọ na-egbukọ n'ofu akpa ma bụrụ ndị nke na-agakwu ndị gọvanọs n'abalị n'ụtụtụ ha na-eti IPOB 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 ha eme atọ na ọnọdụ media mad dogs against onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. O nwere otu okponu ewu ha na-eji eme midia na-aba nke ahụ apụta na wee tie mkpu n'oke olu wee sị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu amaazị ihe ọ na-eme aghọta mma ha ọ na-asịzi na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na anyị nwa na onwe anyị na-ekozi eko na anyị amaazị ihe anyị na-eme nke bụzi na anyị nọkọtara chuziri ejimakọ kama na onye ma ihe ọ na-eme bụ na ihe a na-akpọ kọtụma barista mbọsị nta abịachọọ na Owere nchi Una good morning from here. Onye Enema, I see you. Shunti Phillips, I see you. Make sure that you are knocking the mbamba na nyanya ka o wee na-eru ebribia. Remember, I am your one and only. Emmanuel Oremijus bụ onye nkusu gị n'ụtụtụ a ka m pịasukene re. Biko, eji m nwayọọ arịpụta. Share this program. If you do not share the program, what you gain? I still remain your one and only Emmanuel Oremijus. Knocking the mbamba na yaya this morning, exposing the unexposable. Please share the program before I start. Share the program before I start. Mo onwe m dịkwa confused na onwe nke m kwe. Confusion bụ nwanne onye. Nwanne ndị DOS. 6 people have shared as I'm talking, but I have 25 viewers here. Maybe ndị ọzọ ka na-eche ka ama ekwe before ha bido share. Share the program, please, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Share the program. Yes, I can see you. Uchenna Nwachinemere, you are watching this morning. From your own comfort zone, you are watching. So let me rush into the program that brought me here. Now, let us look at what is happening now. They have all turned their media mad dog against Onyendu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Onyendu doesn't, just like Ejiofor said that time, that Onyendu is having score. Can you remember when Ejiofor said that Onyendu is having score, which we came to counter that nonsense. And you see Onyendu, the day that Onyendu was speaking, commanding, Onyendu speaking in his wisdom, speaking as Messiah that he is. Do you see any score there? Can you remember, or have you forgotten when Ejiofor came out to say that Onyendu is having little touching? Ejiofor said it now. Or have you people all forgotten? Now, the media mad dog are campaigning that they choose Ejiofor to Onyendu. Maybe Onyendu is no longer Onyendu. They are now the wise people. Now, let me play the one of their nke na mama boyo okponu onye nke enweghị uche onye nke ayi fọrọ ara o nwere ụdịrị ara ọ ya bụ mmadụ n'ayi. I have seen him. So let me play his okay, Mayor Chidiebere, thank you. I'm not like Nnekwu. I like if I'm talking, let people confirm what I'm saying, if it is true or not. There was a time that Ejiofor came out to say that Onyendu is having little score. These are the prayer that they prayed for Onyendu. And our God disappointed all of them. Our God disappointed all of them because God is God and not man. Now let us listen to this Obere Ofeke called, I don't even know his name. He normally broadcasts from Aba. Even he added Onyendu's picture here to talk rubbish.
Watch the video. Watch Ebe, the lawyer, said disappointed Nnamdi Kanu.
Ever going to decide there, Noga has standing any trial without fair hearing. So, according to this Ofeke, for 3 years that Ejiofor was meandering, trying to jail Onyendu, they do not see it as a disappointment. Even when the Onyendu sack Ejiofor, they were shouting, why? Why? Why must Onyendu sack Ejiofor? Because Ejiofor is their stockbroker who will go to governors and tell them, don't worry, I will not allow Onyendu to see the light of the day. Give us money. Anambra State election is fast approaching. So they need money to collect money from the governors. And now that Ejiofor is no longer there, now Onyendu can talk to the media. Now they cannot tell you, Onyendu said, let election hold. Onyendu said, let this happen. Onyendu said, you people should go and vote. Onyendu said, they cannot tell you that rubbish again. Now they are now blackmailing direct to Onyendu. According to this one, he said that you should watch the video and see where the lawyers disappointed Onyendu. Okay, let you watch, then I coagulate. Without fair hearing. This is where the legal team failed him. He was angry with them. That's why he came out. He out because they failed him. Look at, they're confused there. You watch this video. They are confused. They are confused. Look at it. The legal team failed Nnamdi. They failed him. Look at, nobody can cover it. Look at where his anger started, and that is where he made this decision. He had decided it that day in that court. Watch the video. Ejimako have failed Nnamdi. Okay. So this is where he is going because you are not watching the video. All his talking, he's showing Ejimako and this thing. Ejimako, he's showing Ejimako. So he said Ejimako have failed Onyendu as Nnamdi. Now let's go into what he's saying. He said that what the video, see where Onyendu have decided not to be part of the legal process if not fair hearing. Right from time, there was no time that Onyendu said that he will be part of the court process. That is the reason why you see the lawyers issuing, taking the terrorist government of Nigeria to court. What are they charging the terrorist government of Nigeria? Part of the charges that they have against the terrorist government of Nigeria is that you don't have the capacity, you don't have the right to try Onyendu because you people wanted to assassinate him. He escaped. And you people committed one of the worst crimes to kidnap him in Kenya. Which up to today, the government of Nigeria have not agreed and have never said that they kidnap him from Kenya. But they know what we are saying is true. The government of Kenya, in the other part, are not doing enough because they paid them. They paid the government to kidnap Onyendu Nnamdi. You cannot tell me that somebody, Onyendu is not a fowl that you will enter inside the country to kidnap. So now that this Obonu is telling you what the video to see, now I want to ask the DOS. You are now showing us the video of Onyendu where he is talking to the media. Why is it that for 3 years, Ejiofor, Ejiofor represented Onyendu. Onyendu don't have the ball to speak inside the court. Why is it for 3 years Ejiofor represented Onyendu with the man that they invited and they gave him, is it CON? They made him a legal team of Onyendu. The next day he received CON. Onyendu do not have the ball to speak inside court because they will push Onyendu like a motor. Push Onyendu back. Show Onyendu back. Push Onyendu back. Intimidate everybody. You cannot open camera to video unless they grant you that time. Do you remember that time that they said if they grant Onyendu video in court, if these are the criminals, if they grant Onyendu, these are the criminals that said that nonsense, and they never knew that they were abusing themselves. Go and ask any professional lawyers this thing that I'm saying. A lawyer, a senior son, and legal counsel, or whatever that they call themselves, standing to defend their clients, which for a very long time their client don't have the right of speaking in court, and they use this word when they wanted to justify score a cheap goal. They said, what if Onyendu is being granted audience? Onyendu is being granted audience to speak from the court or DSS. What if, have you people forgotten this? Who is the lawyer that was meandering? A lawyer shamelessly before us, before me, before you, before Umu Onuana that is now seeing the video and said, watch this video. A lawyer used what if his client is being granted audience to speak from the courts. And the same people are opposing a particular young lawyer that came, and his client can speak, can talk freely. People can visit him inside the court. Tell me if these people are human beings, if they reason at all, if they have advisors. Shame will never allow them to repeat this nonsense. But you know what? They are a bunch of illiterates. You know, when I tell you people that I stopped that primary 3, many of you say, like I was on Mazi Ugo program yesterday. One of our sisters was jokingly saying, I am using takia on them. I am not shy to tell you I stopped that primary 3. School is not where you get wisdom. School is where you get knowledge. Knowledge is different from wisdom. Wisdom is being given to God by God. But school is what you acquire through a normal process of education. Education is what you acquire. Education is what you acquire through a normal process of schooling. Education is what you acquire through a normal process of schooling. Now, when I have the gift by Almighty Chukwu Okuka Abiyama, that gift alone makes it obvious and important to me to speak and analyze and understand. Because what I prayed to then was understanding in all that I read. And in all, after God gave me the gift of reading, I then pray for understanding in all that I read. And that gift was granted to me. So that is the reason why whenever I see something, I read very deep meaning into it. It is a gift. It is a gift. Now, back to the place that I am. Back to the place. Chilove Nwa, I see you. Back to the place that I am. What am I saying? Or what is the content of the program this morning? If a lawyer representing a particular client use what if, for 3 years, son, lawyer, they use what if their client is not being granted audience. Now you know, it is not by government, but by the lawyers. They are the ones prosecuting their clients. If a Jimako is made counsel to Onyendu, and the next day, Onyendu can grant media. Chineke, is it a magic? What is happening? Don't you read deep? This alone exposes the game. Anako Onyendu nishi. Anako Onyendu nishi. And that is the reason why Abinisho, they have the impetus of saying, if Onyendu do not recognize the DOS, ya noronu ulonga. Ya noronu ulonga. Until he recognizes the DOS. That particular talk was said by DOS themselves. Because if they are not the ones that said it, they would have suspended the guy the next day. When Efe, this is Akuna 50 euro or 5 euro. When Efe abused Onyendu on her program, Onyendu is proud of him. it is proud that did Onyendu what he's suffering. They never suspended Efe. The same people who insulted Onyendu in their program have the moral right of coming to say that they are defending Onyendu, to look for better lawyer to Onyendu. The same people who said Onyendu no longer. Yeah, no longer if you don't want to respect DOS. Imagine Onyendu. They said, don't you hear when Onyendu said that we are the right channel? Now Onyendu is in DSS. They said, yeah, no longer. Onyendu that they are telling you that created DOS and give the DOS right if he is not around, let them take. They said if he doesn't want to respect the same people that he created, is just like as you are MD, you created a particular department to assist you in work. And maybe you go out, you have problem, you gave your boys order to do something. And they said if you cannot obey them, how will you feel? How will you feel? As far as I am concerned, Onyendu remains the authentic leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Not anyone else. Not this meandering that they are meandering, confusing thunder. They are just confused. Onyendu gave me the right. Okay, let's take for instance, you as a person, you hired a lawyer, and for 1 year, your lawyer couldn't get you out to even speak to your family, to even speak, because IPOB is Onyendu's family, to even speak to your family, to even grant audience to me, media audience and all of this. And you sack that lawyer and you bring another person else. Fast, that person was able to grant everything that you needed. Everything. So which lawyer will you trust? The one that can grant everything to you, or the one, the Ofeke, that will go to court and if court said, Onyendu will not come out, he will say, my lord, I agree, and come to media to defend. You know, my lord in his infinite goodness and mercy find it worthy that Onyendu should remain inside there. But no problem, the good, today's judgment, nothing is bad. It is a very good judgment, but what we will do in the next court date is that we will ambush them with the facts and figures. We will tell them that Okotoriba no Okotoriba. We will tell them Nara na apukwana yara na apuai. And the next court date, they will say, Onyendu, you will remain inside DSS. They will come out again. Oh, this particular judgment today is very nice judgment, even though that the next adjournment date is 4 months coming. They will say, oh, it's very nice judgment. Then the people interviewing them will be like, what do you have to say about the how far that the judge have to postpone the court case? Now look at the lawyer. Oh, you don't have to bother. You don't have to worry. That is when my Lord have the right. That is when my Lord find the chance to put it so that everything can be trashed out. Don't worry. Before then, everything will be trashed out. We have nothing to worry. And you continue to wait. If you eventually have this particular lawyer, oh, the first one, they have been doing you for 3 years. Exactly this thing now that I said. 3 years. You have been hearing cock and bull story. 3 years. You have been hearing 3 years. You have been hearing my Lord find it worthy. My Lord worthy it fine. My Lord, find it worthy to postpone Onyendu's case to your next 5 years. And it is a very nice judgment. But what will happen is that in the next 5 years, we are going to ambush the court. And Onyendu continue to wallow. These are the nonsense. These are the nonsense that you continue to hear. These are the nonsense. When you hear DOS are wise, these are them. So that is the reason why, the main reason why they are now attacking Ejimako is no other reason, but Ejimako have poured sansan into their gari. Mazi Simon Ekpa have poured sansan into their gari. The Lego team have poured sansan into their gari. They can no longer use IPOB money to go for political campaign and tell them, oh, we have the boys, because those people will tell them, at what, where did you base? You have no influence. You cannot influence Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot influence Mazi Simon Ekpa. You cannot influence what is happening. So what is the reason that you are telling me to pay you that you can do? What can you do? The only reason, the only time that they are going to pay DOS now is that if there is any party where they are doing party, they are very good at that. If there is anywhere that they are doing party, and you don't see who will kill your cow, call DOS. Call them for phone. Tell them that until burial next week, until marriage next week, we are looking for who will kill cow. They will charge you. They will tell you killing of cow is 100 naira per cow. You will tell them, okay, when are you coming? They will say, no problem, we will be there. Give us your location. And that day, they will wuchiana with a video. These are the Fulani cows. We are chasing it. We are chasing it. Now, when one bullet, you can win a bullet there. Simba, bullet, Aguna. Hey, dear, bullet, Okaforeba, Simba, Oguna. Hey, you can win it. Hey, offer a bar. Okay, come. Shoot one. Remain one. These are the nonsense. Imehendara. Exactly this thing now. And one money name he sure them. These are where they are good. Iji no 2 bullets for Iji we babu the cow. I see I shoot one, remain one. In case if we are going, if there is anybody that happens to hire us to kill another cow, we will use that one. Itua, and we will collect the money for killing of cow. Exactly. Uche, shoot to bed, mama fly. Shoot to bed, mama fly. And I wonder how this their talk, some people see reasons in what they are saying. Because I have sat down to reason. If they mistakenly suck their mama breast, if they mistakenly suck their mother's breast, and they did not, why? They don't have the privilege. They don't have the privilege. They are a bunch of banastad. They are a bunch of banastad. If you understand that English, you know here I speak much more constructed English, as the Oyibo people speak more. If you onye ocha na ato asusum, ihuzi onye Igbo neti, onye ocha na asu Igbo, living the mother. But you will go there and speak their language correctly. But when they are finishing your own language, you will not call them illiterate. You will be like, hey, then you, Mugu, you will put the phone on a video child, you have the right to put it in the internet. Sometimes when I see all these things, I look at them and I laugh at times. And I then understand that we have a very long way to go. You that speaks their language very well. I speak much more of constructed English here because I don't cherish their language. The language of heaven, which is Igbo language, is much more important. But the reason why I use this colonial master's language here, this lopsided language, if there is any language like that, if there is any speech like that, is because of how they have constructed us to be. When Biafra come, I believe we can be able to amend all of those nonsense. So, what right do they have to talk about Onyendu? What right? I ask you, what right? These are the people drawing you back to Islam. drawing you back to Islam. Do you know that Shetima appeared in the midst of the Boko Haram and was telling them that it is Christian soldiers that we are shooting them? All these foolish Igbo people in Nigerian army, these foolish Southerners in Nigerian army, do you hear your blackmailing? Do you now know what is happening to you? Telling them that when they want to avenge, that they should avenge it on Christians. Are you then understanding the reason why there are communities being burnt, there are people being pied? This is the command of Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Gumi. This is the command of Sheikh Gumi. Avenge it on Christians. By Christians. That was the order that Sheikh Gumi gave to Nigerian army. Very, very appalling. And the criminals in the DOS are not talking anything like that. Instead, they become the hallelujah boys of the same people who will go to North and dance Hankadede, Hankadede, Hankadede. And you tell me that you people are having score, you don't have any. Chineke mere anyị ebere. Mbọsị nta ịbịa chọọ n'Owere nchi. I still remain your one and only man, Oremijo's mouth, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer. From me from here, it is good morning. Share this program across every other platforms. Invite people to join me every time that I'm live. Bye from here.